Lolly, we knew it was going to begin just as soon as Adams got in the ring. It turns out it's begun before Adams even gets in the ring and before he even gets off his ring attire.
Whoa, they're going at it tooth and nails right here on the NWF. What a way to spend the 4th of July.
Chris Cruz, Lollipop here at ringside. They are Kevin Sullivan and gentleman Chris Adams on the other side of the ring. And I'll tell you, for my own safety, Lolly, I hope they stay there.
I second that.
At least half of the action in this match, in any match that Kevin Sullivan is involved in, is going to be outside the ring, at least half.
This guy, Kevin Sullivan, you know, he walks on the dark side, and I tell you, it shows in his ring appearance and his ring attitude. He takes no prisoners.
The huge muscular development there all throughout the body of Kevin Sullivan. It's just so difficult to hurt a man like that.
He's like a little pit bull. Actually, a big, stocky pit bull.
Chris Adams is trying to recover. He didn't get a chance to get in the ring and get accustomed to the environment. Kevin Sullivan knows his stuff, no doubt about that. He's not called a maniac for nothing.
Hopefully, referee Jimmy McGuire can keep Kevin. So, well, here we go. He kept him back for a minute.
Give it to Chris Adams. He wants into the ring in the worst way. I think he knows that if he can get inside the ring, he may have a chance of beating Kevin Sullivan. But Kevin Sullivan's forte is battle outside the squared circle.
That's it. As long as everything is pandemonium, that's Kevin Sullivan's game. You get down to mat wrestling. Oh, my goodness, he's got the bell.
Sullivan has just grabbed, well, the referee, eagle-eyed referee, caught him.
Smart thinking on Jimmy McGuire's part.
Chris Adams is just about motionless, Lolly.
He's hurt pretty bad. He's trying to get his breath back, and I know Chris isn't going to quit.
This is our main event here on this 4th of July edition of the National Wrestling Federation. We're in Houma, Louisiana tomorrow night in the Pontchartrain Center in New Orleans on Monday night. We hope you're there. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster locations for the Pontchartrain Center event Monday night.
And if this is any indication of the kind of action you're going to be seeing, you better call Ticketmaster right now and get your front row seat, because they're going fast. The hottest ticket in New Orleans and the hottest ticket in Houma is the NWF.
All right, now it looks like Adams may just have a chance to get back into the ring. He blocks the blows of Sullivan and follows them up with 3 of his own.
There we go. That's the Chris Adams the folks know and love. Chris Adams has more heart than any wrestler I know. He's going to show Kevin Sullivan something right now.
A version of the super kick. A knee lift, and Sullivan goes flying outside the ring. Not really the smartest move on Adams' part, though.
It's just time for Kevin Sullivan to get a taste of his own medicine. Chris Adams style. The gentleman style.
The gentleman style. Oh, wait a minute. Here they come. Look out. Look out.
Oh. Oh, he just rammed his head right here into the TV monitors.
Sullivan and gentleman Chris Adams are right here in our broadcast position, Lolly.
Good thing the referee took care of him.
It's the sleeper hold. It's the sleeper hold. Chris Adams has Kevin Sullivan in the middle of the ring.
It doesn't appear that he's got it fully on him, but he's got enough to do a lot of damage. Sullivan's going toward the rope. There he is. He's in the rope. They're going to have to break the hold now.
Sullivan, enough of a veteran to know where he is at all times. But gentleman Chris Adams is not releasing the sleeper hold. Sullivan comes out again towards our broadcast position.
We may have to get ready to get out of here.
As we said, Vince, if you see the action and you don't hear any commentary, it's because we have headed for safer territory. Sullivan and Adams going at it.
His head pounded right into that barricade. Television cable around the throat of Kevin Sullivan.
The fans yelling, hang him, hang him. And indeed, that's just what Chris Adams is doing.
Normally, I don't condone this kind of activity, but when you're in there with a man like Kevin Sullivan, sometimes you've got to fight fire with fire, Chris.
And that's exactly what Chris Adams has done.
Chris Adams has a unique ability to adapt to any situation. You want to wrestle, Chris Adams will wrestle. You want to brawl, Chris Adams will get in there with you. Toe-to-toe. He won't back down.
Those stunning super kicks to the chest and abdomen area of Sullivan, who is whipped. Oh, he gets the boot up, and Chris Adams runs into it, schnoz first, and he is down.
Look out into the crowd. There are actually a few deranged individuals that actually cheer for Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan has, for many years, had a very strong, hardcore contingent of fans who love what he does. He can do no wrong.
Oh, he stomps the fingers of Chris Adams. Good God. Just downright dirty pool.
Chris Adams, for a while, looked like, oh, this is awful. Sullivan has his fingers up Chris Adams' nose, and he rakes.
He just tried to rip his nose off.
Chris Adams was adapting to the style of Kevin Sullivan, but now he's just taking the beating, the brutality there of the maniac.
There's that Chris Adams heart.
Adams fights back. He's got Sullivan in the ropes. It looks like he's got him tied up. Indeed, he does. Sullivan is vulnerable. He's wide open, Lawler.
Is Chris Adams going to take advantage of it? Yes, he is.
If he wants to beat Kevin Sullivan, he better take advantage of it. Oh, no.
Big high-risk move. And it didn't pay off for the gentleman.
It surely did not. Sullivan was not so tied up into the ropes that he couldn't move, and indeed, that's just what happened.
Looks like Chris's upper leg, the thigh area is pretty well hurt.
Well, you heard that clunk when he came down. That was him clunking on the live microphone and the broadcast table right here at ringside. So Adams looks to be injured on that left leg.
And of course, Kevin Sullivan, no rookie, he goes right to it, taking it. Oh! Chris Adams with a kick to the side of the head, and Sullivan is dazed.
And just as quickly as that, the situation.
All right, unbelievable.
We're running out of time.
Brutality.
We'll try to keep the cameras rolling. We'll try to get word back to you next week to see the condition of gentleman Chris Adams. I'm Chris Cruz. For Lollipop and all of us here at the National Wrestling Federation, we'll stay with us for as long as we can. We'll see you fans next week on the National Wrestling Federation.